It's a straight-on 48-yard field goal try to give Seattle the lead here at home. 4th and 9, 40 seconds to go. Snap, ball is down, the kick is up, it has the leg, and it's no good. He missed it. He missed the kick from 48 yards, and the Cardinals take over with 32 seconds left. The Cardinals are going to finish 8-8 and win in Seattle for the 4th time in 5 years under Bruce Arians, and what could be his final game as the Cardinals head coach. It's going to be win number 50 for BA, the most ever for a head coach of the Cardinals.
Got everybody? All up, all up, all up. I can't thank you enough. That's the greatest effort I've ever seen. You have to be so proud of the character and the heart that you have shown. It's been my pleasure to be your coach. I was going to wait to tell you tomorrow. That's my last game. I love all of you, every single one. And man, I'm going to miss the hell out of you. I promise. Thank you, guys.
We built this program on 3 words: trust, loyalty, and respect. I told our team last night I was done. I'm retiring. Excuse me. And they lied to you. Because of that, and there's no greater feeling in the world than to know your players have your back. The tears you see are really tears of joy and peace. I'll miss the players.
Obviously, you just heard from Coach Arians, and I want to echo my thanks for Coach. 5 years ago, we met, and it's been an incredible journey.
Kind of hard not to be choked up. You know, I don't think there's any doubt it's going to be hard to replicate the kind of relationship we all had with Bruce and how special he was to us.
News of yet another retirement in Arizona. Who this time?
Yesterday was Bruce Arians. Today it is Cardinals quarterback Carson Palmer.
Two of the big 3 are gone. So the Cardinals lose their head coach and their starting quarterback within a 24-hour period.
We'll now start our search for the next head coach. It's an exciting time. We feel like we have a great core of talent on this football team. We'll make some improvements this offseason as well and hit the ground running for 2018. So Happy New Year to all of you.
You know, when we look at the NFL, we always are preparing for contingencies, and this was just yet another contingency that if Coach, was going to retire, we needed to be prepared for that.
Pat Shermer, the
Jim
Vikings
Schwartz,
offense,
Steve Wilkes, the Carolina Panthers
Filippo,
defense,
Mike Munchak, Keith Armstrong. Arizona is going to have a very wide-ranging search.
Travel start tomorrow. We're going to Minneapolis tomorrow afternoon. Then we are flying to Philadelphia. Then we are flying to New England. Then we are flying to Pittsburgh. Then we are flying maybe to Charlotte or to Atlanta. Hopefully in Atlanta we'll be there to be able to watch the national championship game. And if we haven't been to Carolina, then we'll go to Carolina.
I think it's a lot like evaluating players. I mean, you sit down with them, you get to know them, you hear about their philosophy, you hear about their plan. You see how they would interact with Michael, with myself. They have to have an understanding of how we do things on our side as well. And to me, that's what makes an NFL franchise successful, is having an owner, a general manager, and a head coach who can all be on the same page.
With the Cardinals, you've got some really good defensive players, so maybe a defensive-minded head coach could make sense there. Steve Wilks, the Carolina Panthers defensive coordinator, second interview slated today.
Perfect timing for a decision-maker edition of the Big Red Rage. Team President Michael Bidwill, welcome.
Thanks for having me on this afternoon.
Offensive or defensive background, does it matter?
I'd say you look at our list of candidates, and I'd say all three. We've interviewed people on offense, defense, and special teams. What I'm trying to do is make the best decisions for us to hire the next leader, head coach, that will deliver championships to this team and to this town. To me, it's really hard to put a definition against it. It's a gut feel I get. I'm sizing up, is this person a leader or not? And can they grow into even a bigger leadership role? Can they command a room of men? And whether it's the locker room and the meeting rooms downstairs or the practice field, or making sure that they have a presence with the media and with our fans. 3:30, train's coming through. So to me, the number one question is that I want answered in my head, that they can't really answer, is the question of leadership.
Breaking news out of the desert. The Cardinals are expected to fill their head coaching vacancy with Panthers defensive coordinator Steve Wilks.
As you and I talked before, I'm extremely excited. I think this is an opportunity where we talk about this is not really a rebuild. This is a retool. You know, we have the culture of winning here. We just got to be able to sustain it. And I think it's all about trying to get to the next level. And when you talk about the consistency that we need to perform at a high level, as you and I talked about, I believe in building a culture based off three things. Yep. All right, and that's trust, that's commitment, and accountability.
What's happening, OU Valley sports fans? Vince Marotta, Dan Bickley on a very special day at Arizona Cardinals headquarters. We have got a new head coach who's about to be introduced.
We knew that one person would stand out among all the great candidates that we were going to be speaking to. We just didn't know which one. So today I'm thrilled to introduce our head coach, Steve Wilks.
Good afternoon. I'm extremely proud and humbled to stand here before you today. I'm proud to accept this job as being the head coach of the Arizona Cardinals. I'm extremely humbled because I realize there's only 32 in the whole world. When you look at coming into a new situation, you always talk about trying to establish a culture. We want to establish a culture of winning. I believe in three pillars: trust, commitment, and accountability. Before you start talking about any scheme, you have to have that trust. Trust among the coaches, trust among the players, and most importantly, trust throughout this organization. That commitment, every day that we walk into this building, it's about getting better today than we were yesterday. And we all working towards one common goal, and that's to bring a world championship here to the Arizona Cardinals. And that accountability, when I sign my name on that dotted line, I'm committed right now to doing everything I can to put this organization in the best situation to win the championship. And there's no entitlement. Not with me, not with any of the players. We got to earn our right each and every day. I got to thank Michael Bidwill and the entire Bidwill family for this opportunity. It means a lot to me, and we expressed that before, and I'm telling you right now, you guys made the right decision.
What do you want the Cardinals fans to know about the 2018 season and the future of the Cardinals?
We're going to be very aggressive about getting this team back on its winning ways and making sure that we're not just winning, but bringing championships back to this community.
Steve Wilks, the new head coach of the Arizona Cardinals, walks into the room. Hi, Steve. How are you?
How we doing, Dan?
Doing good, man.
Doing, Vince.
Congratulations. Welcome to Arizona.
It's the elephant in the room. We don't have a quarterback.
We all know how important that position is.
Getting to know the quarterback from a mental standpoint is huge.
You know, probably the hardest position in all of professional sports to evaluate.
You're the general of the offense. You got to keep everybody in line, and it's your job to know everybody else's job.
Everybody wants to portray the the bad boy, the Johnny Manziel stuff, but no, I love the game of football.
There's only so many human beings on this earth that can play that position at a high level.
That's why I'm here, really to prove myself and prove that I belong.